And I want to take you a little further through this sixth story that is on our website right now. The story that Christine has this morning about this alien man who basically pleaded in federal court could be facing 250 years, up to 250 years in prison. And I have more knowledge of this this person, and we're not revealing the name. And the only reason we're not doing that is because we're trying to protect the anonymity of the victim here. So correct me, Christine, if I'm wrong here, but this is a story of a father and a young girl under the age of 14. She then gets into this texting thing. We're always talking about with our kids the texting. Who are they texting? Do they know who's on the other end of that phone or that computer? You really don't know. Is it really a man, or is it really a 16-year-old boy? Is it really a girl? You don't know who's on the other end. So you try to train your kids, but when you're the parent and you're involved, you have such an advantage over this child, and the manipulation is just one of the sickest things I've ever seen in my life. So, claiming to be a 16-year-old boy, they begin to have this long-distance relationship. He then convinces her to, and he had a name and everything. Obviously, the guy had the 16-year-old kid had a name, and convinced the young girl to send photos, right? At some point, she's going to break up, or he's going to break up. They're going to break up. And now this 16-year-old kid, quote-unquote kid, is saying that he's distraught. The next day, after sending more photos, after really coercing her into sending more photos, the next day, a text comes to the girl claiming to be the mother of the 16-year-old boy, saying, "Oh, my God, he committed suicide last night." This 14-year-old girl's handling all this, realizing who's pulling the strings here. At this point, the father, I believe, confronts the girl, claiming that the photos had been sent to him, screenshots, and that's at a time when this inappropriate touching and relationship allegedly all began. That is the story here. It is the sickest story I've ever seen in my life. I don't know that we've ever seen a story like this. So the only takeaway out of this would be, now the girl is safe. But beyond that, thank God for this school nurse, because it's the school nurse. She was able. This is why you think that having relationships with people that you can trust, right? How important that is. So if it wasn't for that little girl's school nurse, that she was able to confide in that nurse, where would that girl be today? She was able to go to the nurse immediately, and from that point, everything happened very quickly. And what must it have been like for the police officers to discover that the text messages of the boy who committed suicide, the text messages were coming from within the girl's home. It's incredible. I just don't even know what to think. But at the end of the day, thank God for this school nurse who was there. The little girl felt that she could talk to the nurse. If it wasn't for that relationship, who knows what would have ended up happening to this little girl. Quick break. We'll come right back. 8:14 at WIBX.